Hi guys, and good morning. Welcome back to another video. So first things first, we're going to the gym. It is 4:30 a.m. Sorry for this is the first time I'm vlogging on this new camera. It's that little like tiny camera, so we're gonna figure this out together today. First things first, we're having our protein creamer rice. Look at this flavor combination, okay? We're doing the new Elevate Maple Brown Sugar mixed with the Evogen protein powder that just dropped, pumpkin spice. It sounds phenomenal. It tastes phenomenal, and it's at a bite. And then we also put a little bit of peanut butter on top. The texture, perfect. Me and Parks went to bed so early last night.
It was like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we went to bed at like literally. We went to bed at probably like, I went to bed earlier. I went to bed at like 8 p.m. I think Parks went to bed at like 8:30.
Well, I was sleeping out here on the couch and everything too for like another hour. So we basically both slept like.
And we both woke up at like 4 a.m. Well, I woke up at like 3 a.m. Parks woke up at 4 a.m. And he comes back into the room after going to the bathroom or something and is playing Pokemon. And he was like, wouldn't it be so funny if we went to the gym right now? Like making a joke. And I was like, no, actually, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Might as well since we're awake.
Yeah. So here we are.
So I'm morning with today. If you don't follow my TikTok, I was on vacation the last 2 weeks, which is why like there's a weird gap in videos. I was on vacation 2 weeks, so my mental clock is very like disconfigured. Yeah, I've been home like maybe a day and a half, so that's why I've been going to bed so early. But honestly, I'm kind of loving it, so we'll see how long I can keep this up. Alright, outfit check. We're just wearing all purple again. I feel like I wore this recently, but it's clean, I promise. I think we're gonna hit legs and glutes, I think. A nice morning leg day. Yeah, it's all in the leg. Okay, I wanted to show the pump covers that we're wearing today. First, it's freaking cold. What is the temperature?
It's 45.
45. Anyways, so the pump cover today is gonna be, I don't know if I'm allowed to show this yet. I feel like by the time I post this video, because I'm so lag behind always, it'll be fine. Some of the next drop. I'm not showing you the most important items because I feel like that's a little bit different, but the zip ups and sweatpants I feel like are fine. They're dropping some, these are like, what is it called? What are these called?
Waffle?
Yeah, like waffle cropped hoodies, which are really, they're so soft. This whole outfit is actually like extremely soft. The sweatpants, I wish y'all could feel them. These are like the softest sweatpants they have dropped yet. But very minimal. They just have like a YoungLa logo like right here. And then for this, I don't even see. I guess they just have like the little tag, nothing crazy. But yeah, these drop October 30th, if I'm correct. I'm sure I'll do something more detailed showing like a haul, but I just wanted to tell y'all this is coming before anybody asks where it's from. It's just so comfy. Blink. It is 5:04 this morning, and we're gonna hit a fire workout. Let's get after it.
Let's do it.
Every day, grinding, no time to play. Wake up in the morning, gotta hit the ground running. Life's a marathon, ain't no time for stunting. Gotta keep moving, keep the hustle in my veins. Dreams in my vision, money in my brain. Every second counts, I can't waste a minute. If it ain't about the hustle, then I ain't in it. From the streets to the boardroom, grinding non-stop. Climbing every mountain till I make it to the top. Grind, 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 we don't ever quit. Hustle, hustle, hustle till we make it big. Stacking up the wins, turning nothing into gold. We stay on the move, we stay on the roll. Late nights, early mornings, every day is a test. No rest for the hungry, no sleep for the best. From the city lights glow to the sunrise gleam. Living for the hustle, chasing every dream. Pocket full of hope, heart full of drive. We pushing through the struggle, we keeping it live. Ain't no handouts here, just the work and the grind. Focused on the prize, keep it sharp in the mind. Grind, 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 we don't ever quit. Hustle, hustle, hustle till we make it big. Stack Racking up the wins, turning nothing into gold. We stay on the move, we stay on the roll.
Okay, we're mid-workout right now. I feel like I need it to be a little bit raw just because of the circumstances. So I just did 70-pound RDLs, which might seem, you know, pretty good to some people. Probably a year and a half ago, I was doing 100s, like probably for 10. And it's crazy to look back and be like, okay, I'm, you know, maybe not as strong as I used to be. It can be hard. And even right now, I feel like I'm in a phase where like things are slowing down a little bit. This is a season that it's not necessarily, or wasn't necessarily so focused on my physique, and other things came first. I talked about that in a video the other day, but I don't know. Like, this is the season that I feel like I really, really want to, I don't know if this is gonna make any sense. I'm having to step back a little bit from training. Obviously the vacation part was my own choice, but I am also getting a breast augmentation tomorrow, which is why I'm like last leg day getting it in today. And I'm gonna have to take another, 4 to 6 weeks off of lifting, right? And so I feel like this is like the season I can talk about this, that there's gonna be phases where you're maybe not as strong as you used to be, and it can be quite discouraging. But I don't know, I just from like lifting today, I've had such a positive mindset about it all. About like maybe me even being weaker right now than I was in the past. And I was thinking about it and I was like, why was I stronger then than I am now? What is different? Why am I weaker? You know what I mean? I'm not doing anything different. Why am I weaker? And it just like clicked to me. And I was like, you know what's different? The last time that I was hitting like super, super heavy weights, I was doing it like not very seriously. I was so silly goofy. I was like, I wonder if I could, like, I was kind of giggling at myself and I'm like, it'd be so funny if I did 100s today. I think it's the joy I used to have from outdoing my own expectations of weights that I could do. Like I was setting PRs and like pushing strength, not because I had to, not because the protocol said to. I just thought it would be so hilarious. I just thought it'd be funny to be able to like do these heavy weights and be strong, and I was so excited to hit those, like surpass those PRs. And I just sat here today and I was like, you know what, let me do, heavier today. Let me do this heavier today. That would be crazy if I could do that. And I'm just doing it today because obviously I know I'm not going to be able to lift for a little bit of time. And I was like, you know what, that is what made me strong in the first place. It was not, obviously I was keeping form good, but I was pushing my limits and surpassing my own, like I didn't confine myself into a box of my mental of what I can't hit that day. I just tried it. And if I could do it, I could do it. Does that make sense? So rather than being like, oh, let me try 5 more pounds, I was like, let's fuck around and do 20 more pounds. I've been doing 80 pounds, let me do 100 today. And it worked. And I was like, man, how much have I been holding myself back? And I think that was me when I was like 22. I was really, really pushing, or like 23, I was really pushing myself because I wanted to see what I could achieve. And I think that if that would give, for me to give you any tip, I feel like I've gotten so serious in lifting. I know that sounds so weird, but I got so serious because I felt like so much rided on like every workout. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I literally just lift because I love it and I enjoy it. And I was like, I need to stop being so serious in the nicest way. Obviously, you gotta take it a little serious, but I lift because I enjoy it. I lift it as a form of self-care and to relieve stress. And I've started to bundle up a anxiety of like, okay, what if I'm not stronger today? What if I injure myself? What if I started having all these fears of being like, what if it's a bad workout? But that's not really what matters. What matters the most is using it as a form of enjoyment, de-stressing, letting myself get into the gym and just lift. Like, that is why I lift. That's why I bodybuild. And I think that that's something, if I would have shared that to y'all, make sure you keep lifting enjoyable. And there's gonna be times when we start to be like, oh fuck, like I didn't hit that weight. We lift because we enjoy it. It is a form of self-care. I think I tell it to my clients, but sometimes I forget that in myself, that it's like, pushing these weights and pushing this strength, I do this because it's so fun. Like, it is so fun. And so I need to start getting back in that mindset once I'm like recovered of being like, I'm just so excited for that. I'm excited to be back in that mindset because it just clicked for me right there when I was doing my set. I was like, yes, I'm weaker, but I was like, when I hit that heavier weight last time, I didn't think I was gonna be able to hit it. I just tried to do it. And then I could. And I think that we set our own mental limits, and that's what I've done to myself lately, is I set my own mental limits. And just for another thought, because I feel like this is what this video is gonna be about now, just because a lot is going on about that today. When it comes to gaining strength and getting stronger, I feel like we set a lot of our own limits, but there's a reason we have like a set protocol and we do the same lifts every single week for like a block. It's because you're more able to like push yourself and push your limits with good form, because one, I know how my body should be feeling at that point in the workout, but also I have past lifts where I'm like, oh, last week I hit this weight, I'm gonna try heavier, and it makes you actually progressive overload, so you're not doing a new lift like every single workout and like trying to find what your heavy weight is. But that is also why, like, when I first started lifting, I used to just buy those pre-made programs, like the Jeff Nippard workouts and things like that, you know, you can find on Instagram, and I would just track my weights for that, and it would be for like 6 months, and that's how I really got strong. Once I had decided that like stage was my goal, when I hired a coach, then I was like, when you realize what is holding you back is your nutrition, that's when I like really recommend hiring a coach, because that's when it starts to get pretty fine-tuned, and that's when I hired a coach. I felt like I was strong and I was pushing my strength, but I was like, I've kind of surpassed my own limits of what I know. That's when food starts to come to account, you know, because it's like I've been lifting heavy for a really long time and pushing strength. I feel strong, I feel big, but it's like, how can I fine-tune my own shape to the division I want to be in, and how can I eat and use my expenditure and keep accountable long-term to get to stage and continue to progress my shape. That's kind of when I switched over to stage, and that's when I felt like I really got strong, was when I started fueling my body. And this is just something, oh my God, I'm talking so much, I'm so sorry, but this is very important. This is something I was comparing. I was with my dad on vacation this past week, and he eats maybe twice a day. He'll eat eggs in the morning, and then he's eating like one meal at night, and I was like, why am I starving? Like all day, literally all day. Like I'm talking way too much. This is empty, I promise. Like 5 times a day. And I'm like, it's so odd, but it's like my body's so used to burning and getting this consistent fuel that I would wake up literally, I would be starving throughout the day. And I'm like, why is he not hungry and I'm hungry? You know what I mean? This is a big man. He lifts, he's strong. And it's just because my body is so used to having that consistent small meals and fuels, I feel like I was like burning through my food. So it's just interesting to start like the difference in how your body feels on when you're consistently having meals throughout the day. You feel different, you feel stronger, you feel more fueled, I feel like I have more energy, I'm not crashing in the middle of the day. It's just so powerful. I think that's really where my strength started to surpass its limits, is when I started optimizing my fueling windows, like pre-workout, inter-workout, post-workout. Like I'd have my big meal like 90 minutes before my workout, I'd have it within 30 minutes after. And that is really where it started to fine-tune, okay, my recovery and my energy and my training, and I was starting to get that dip. So yeah. Okay, can we take a moment for this outfit? Wait, it's all YoungLa. Okay, wait, stop. I love a mesh shirt. I don't know if this is supposed to be worn to the gym. This is probably more of like a shirt you wear going out, but it's so stretchy and soft. I feel like you could definitely wear it to the gym. So I'm wearing it to the spin class today. But like, look how cute. Stop. This is, I love it. It is full length. Okay, wait. Okay, it is full length. I just tucked it in instead of wearing shorts. I feel like it needs to be cropped. I love it. I'm gonna wear this way too much. It is now 9 a.m. I had one more meal. I had cottage cheese and eggs, and I'm about to go do my friend's spin class. Later in the day, we have some celebrating pasta time for his birthday. So I wanted to get all my movement and cardio done before. So I think it's like a 45-minute spin class. Let's go. This is such a cute little studio though. Okay. We just finished the class. I literally was 2 minutes late. I was sprinting in, so I didn't record anything, but quick little 45-minute spin class today. And look at the lighting in here. It's actually kind of iconic. Slay. Nice. Okay, this is the first time that I've worn my hair in a high pony, and it looks pretty good. Kind of.